Rama ma'am, Prasanna ma'am to please come up. I would also request the parents of our head boy, Mr. and Mrs. Kapoor, and the parents of our head girl, Mr. and Mrs. Srivastava, to please come up.
The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. This is what exactly we do in our PYP exhibition. Think critically, gain knowledge, apply the learning with right attitude. Dear parents, a very warm welcome and good morning to you all. We are going to witness today the learning of our grade 5 students through the process of PYP exhibition. Going to see and cherish the moments as this day marks their culmination of the academic year for grade 5, and then they move on to the middle school with middle years program. During the process, they have learned to organize, plan, channelize their thoughts to compile appropriate queries and questions, locate the resources for their questions, analyze the data to create bank of information, evaluate the effects of implementing the solutions, and finally speak about their learning today. Oh, it's a great and genuine process that you're going to witness today in front of you in a couple of moments now. They compile songs, skits, dialogues to showcase the learning today in front of you. Shortly, every group will be describing the journey and learning. The journey began in the month of December, where sessions were carefully designed to accommodate the proper intervals of learning. The interests of the children were noted and accordingly grouped. The theme for this year is how we organize ourselves. And the interest groups of the students were put into 3 groups. 1, governments and their decisions, understanding terrorism, and the third one is transportation. As a practice, we encourage students to develop the logo for the exhibition, and the best of the work is selected to be printed both for the invitation as well as on the t-shirts. Here I would like to invite Rama ma'am, request her to come forward and appreciate our students whose logo and slogan were selected for this year. I would like to call upon Master Sushant, and the logo what is put up on the t-shirt and invitation has been designed by him. He has put all the concerns and issues which the students would like to inquire through the exhibition process, and that goes on the t-shirt. And Master Shaurya, he has given us a slogan. What an apt statement. Don't stay away, find a way. As adults, thank you, Rama ma'am. Ma'am, I would request you to please wait over there, ma'am. 2 more minutes. As adults, with this statement, don't stay away, find a way. As adults, I feel that we should be inspired by this statement and should move ahead finding solutions. Because it really inspired us, Rama ma'am and I, we were thinking, yes, we should find a way, and we'll not stay away, we'll find a way. Also, I would like to bring to your notice about the takeaway points. Our children have compiled and have been put up, and they'll be expressing about them. They're compiled in the form of a printed folder, which you'll be getting to take them away today. Rama ma'am, please unveil them and show to the audience, please. These are the points every group has put up for us. It has the points from the 3 groups, the transportation group, the government group, and also terrorism. They have some points for us to understand and be aware of them. So you could read them through later on. Thank you, Rama ma'am. Also, I would like to bring to your note, our mentors. I would like to appreciate the mentors, ma'am, please, and the co-mentors with the support of whose has helped us to come for this day. I request Rama ma'am to appreciate them by giving away the token of appreciation. We have from the government's group, Forum ma'am as mentor, Riddhi ma'am and Jayashree ma'am as co-mentors for the group. From Understanding Terrorism group, Manjusha ma'am was a mentor, and Vanisa ma'am and Swapna ma'am, they helped her, they were the co-mentors for the group. And for the third group, Transportation group, we have Miss Glenis ma'am, Divya ma'am, Paromita Ghosh ma'am, as mentors, and I also will join them because I was also mentoring the students along with them. Thank you, ma'am. Now it's all for you children. They'll begin their presentations. They'll take over from now. But to conclude, I would like to tell you that we are going to first start with an exhibition song, and the lyrics for it, they have compiled the lyrics, they have composed these verses, and they have chosen the tune also, which tune they would like to present their composed verses. So we begin here with the exhibition song. Over to grade 5 students.
Exhibition,
wonderful. We would like to thank Sophia ma'am also, being homeroom teacher for a different class. She could help us out. Thank you, Sophia ma'am. Could you please come forward and take away from Rama ma'am? Thank you, Sophia ma'am. She was the one who has helped children in composing the music and working hard with her to make them practice, because the lyrics are different, they have to be cut short, taken them into tune, so she was the one doing along with the music team. Thank you, sirs. Thank you very much. Over to Tejas.
Hello everyone. We the students of Government's Group began our journey with Hello everyone. We the students of Government's Group began our journey with lot of hands-on activities like campaigning and getting the votes, making decisions in various situations, and analyzing its impact helped us in understanding our topic better. An interesting talk with the journalist, Ms. Lubanya, helped us get a good insight about the different forms of governments over the world. We went further to understand the structure and functions of a school and MIT as an organization with the help of PYP principal Rama ma'am. The exciting field trip to Loni Panchayat gave a good practical experience to understand the structure and functioning of local governments. A juicy talk with our senior student, Dhruv Ganguly, and a deep into his research work motivated us to go a step further. Our circles of visions to see a better community, locally and globally, turned into actions, and we wrote letters to respective representatives voicing out our opinions to have a better future. Now we will watch a short video on our group's exhibition process.
was wonderful. We would like to thank Sophia ma'am also, being homeroom teacher for a different class. She could help us out. Thank you, Sophia ma'am. Could you please come forward and take away from Rama ma'am? Thank you, Sophia ma'am. She was the one who has helped children in composing the music and working hard with her to make them practice, because the lyrics are different, they have to be cut short, taken them into tune, so she was the one doing along with the music team. Thank you, sirs. Thank you very much. Over to Tejas.
Hello everyone. We the students of Government's Group began our journey. Hello everyone. We the students of Government's Group began our journey with lot of hands-on activities like campaigning and getting the votes, making decisions in various situations, and analyzing its impact helped us in understanding our topic better. An interesting talk with the journalist, Ms. Lubanya, helped us get a good insight about the different forms of governments over the world. We went further to understand the structure and functions of a school and MIT as an organization with the help of PYP principal Rama ma'am. The exciting field trip to Lodi Panchayat gave a good practical experience to understand the structure and functioning of local governments. A juicy talk with our senior student, Dhruv Ganguly, and a deep into his research work motivated us to go a step further. Our circles of wishes to see a better community, locally and globally, turned into actions, and we wrote letters to respective representatives voicing out our opinions to have a better future. Now we will watch a short video on our group's exhibition process.
Zara, it's time to go to bed now.
Daddy, can you tell me a bedtime story, please?
I'm sorry, dear. I have some work to do.
Daddy, please, can you tell me a short one?
Okay. I got it. Once upon a time, in ancient Greece, there was a council of gods called Olympus. There were 12 major gods and billions of minor gods. They were ruled by King Zeus and Queen Hera.
Daddy, you just said a ruler. That means somebody who governs us. But there are no kings and queens who rule us now.
That is true, but in olden days, kings and queens used to rule. However, the former government has changed over a period of time.
Wow, I think I'm interested in knowing about this.
Okay, now let's go back in time to the Middle Ages where monarchy was the form of government. So buckle your seatbelts and here we go.
Wow. Wow, I can see the king and the queen coming.
But it wasn't a wow situation for the people as all the decision-making power rested with the king and the queen. My lord, we are burdened with too much of taxes. I am the king. I will decide about the taxes. Some of them became abusive rulers with unlimited authority. Kings and queens reported to no one. This means they can rule according to what they want instead of what their people want. But times changed and people started opposing to such authorities and threw them out of position.
Daddy, then who ruled?
There was a certain period of time when nobody ruled, which was called as anarchy.
That would be the best. No problems at all. Complete freedom.
Do you really think so? Let's see.
Someone stole my money. What shall I do? Help! Help!
Give me your chain or else I'll kill you.
He terrorized me that if I don't give him what he wants, he will kill me. Help! Help! Help!
People soon started doing whatever they wanted.
And there will be no laws and no punishments for crimes.
So life so turned into the fittest.
That is a lethal situation.
People soon realized they need a leader who works for the betterment of everyone. I can be the leader. I will bring the change. I am the one who can bring the change for the better. Soon the leader was elected, and for some time everything went well. Having one person to control all of the decisions in a government created a stable base. Also, these governments often carry severe penalties for even minor violations, so there were lower crime rates.
That's good news, Daddy.
Soon things started changing because giving ultimate power and control just to one person is not ideal and that leads to problems. He was surrounded by security personnel and armies that are complete with heavy armor. And it makes it easy for them to do as they please at the expense of the people. The wealth was not distributed equally. He became more self-serving and greedy. He started ruling and dominating people. Anyone who opposed him was killed. His secret services killed masses that planned going against the leader. However, under extreme pressure and violence, the dictator was overthrown by the people. Many other philosophies came up like communism and socialism that believed that citizens should get an equal share. But then businesses were limited in what people could earn. Poverty was prevalent as the concept of equal profit rarely worked. No personal freedom. Those who criticized the working of the government were severely punished.
Daddy, I think people wanted a government where the ultimate power rested with the people.
Yes, daughter, you are right. So came the idea of democracy. So you vote for people who then become lawmakers and present your interest.
So, Daddy, is democracy all about voting?
Democracy isn't just about voting, it's about everything to protect the best interest of the people, no matter what their race, gender, political opinion, or religion is. Modern democracy divides in the representatives into three branches. Legislative, people who make the law. Executive, people who make sure you obey the law. Judiciary, people who judge if you commit a crime. And these three are independent and work following the process. Checks and balances, which means all the work must be clear and fair.
But Daddy, is there any chance of elected leaders getting dictators?
No, because people who have power must follow the law and not exceed their authority.
But Daddy, we are living in a democratic country, but there are still so many problems like corruption, poor maintenance of roads, increase in taxes, etc.
It is rightly said. It is rightly said by John F. Kennedy, the efforts of the government will never be enough. In the end, the people must choose and the people must help themselves.
I think you're right, Daddy. Even citizens have to play a role. But what are the major roles?
Let's have a look. Keep the city clean and green. Have respect for others and treat everyone equally. Obey the laws and respect authority. Be honest to your country and fellow citizens. Perform your civic and social duty. Pay one's fair share of taxes. In the end, we just want to say,
Citizens and governments together can make the world better. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. I am Pragya.
And I am Rihanna.
We are here to share some moments from our journey through the exhibition.
Let's begin from the day we got to know our groups.
8 of us were a part of the Understanding Terrorism group.
We made our central idea, lines of inquiry, and selected our key concepts.
I remember our first activity when we looked at all the newspaper clippings and we were inspired to make our own headlines.
The guest lecture by Ms. Lavanya, who has been a journalist with CNN, was an amazing experience. It gave us an insight into the various factors responsible for terrorism around the world.
On the other hand, making logos and lyrics for the song was such a creative task. I still can't get the tune out of my head. Pragya? Sorry.
We did something else that was very creative too. We learned how to make origami cranes from Tripeni ma'am, as they are a symbol for hope and healing during challenging times. We made lots and lots of cranes and also a really large one as the installation.
Dhanu ma'am from MYP gave us an interesting perspective on unmasking the terrorist and reaching out to the human behind the label.
Captain Derek Spencer, a pilot with Indigo Airlines, gave us a peek into how the airline industry has been affected due to terrorism.
Our guest lecture with Colonel Sanjeev Sabharwal, who has been a part of the prestigious NSD, that is National Security Guard, enlightened us about insurgency in Kashmir and the role of the Indian Army in fighting terrorism.
It was so interesting interacting with the Black Cat Commando. Wow.
Mr. Ashwani Bhatt, who belongs to Kashmir, told us about how terrorism has affected the paradise on earth.
We were inspired by the extraordinary lives of Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, and Aung San Suu Kyi. We read some of the writings of Mr. Gene Sharp and realized the power of non-violence.
The exhibition process has transformed us in a number of ways, and we now call ourselves peace ambassadors. We demonstrated our transformation through an open letter, pleading with humanity to heal our planet with love and peace.
Now we would like to show you a few glimpses from our exhibition process. present our learning over the past few weeks in the form of a dance drama. We would like to thank Glennis ma'am for helping us with the concept and Aarti ma'am for patiently guiding us through the dramatization. Let me now introduce you to the characters.
Ankita and Bay before the 9/11 attack on the World Trade Center.
Disha and Mame for the 26/11 attacks in Mumbai.
Sarah and Ayush before the Akshardham attack.
Laksh and Divyavel before the German bakery attack.
साजिशें दिशाओं की, ये साजिशें हवाओं की, लहूलुहान हो गई ज़मीं ये देवताओं की। न शंख की सदाएं हैं, न अब सदा अज़ान की, नजर मेरी जमीन को लगी है आसमान की। है दर बदर ये लोग क्यों जले हैं क्यों मगर, धुआं 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 ही धुआं। किसने आग डाल दी है उदास पर, लिखा हुआ है जिंदगी यहाँ हर एक लाश पर। ये वक्त की लड़ाई है, ये कुर्सियों की जंग है, ये बेगुनाह खून भी सियासतों का रंग है। लकीर खींच दी गई दिलों के दरिया। धुआं 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 ही धुआं। धुआं 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 ही धुआं।
Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. By Martin Luther King Jr.
Until we stop harming other living beings, we are still savages. By Thomas Edison.
An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. By Mahatma Gandhi.
If people can learn to hate, they can be taught to love by Nelson Mandela. If you try to fix violence with violence, you do nothing but create more violence by Tom DeLonge.
Non-violence is a powerful and just weapon. It is a sword that heals by Martin Luther King Jr. Through violence, you may solve one problem, but you sow the seeds for another by Dalai Lama.
Non-violence is the only way. Violence is against human nature by Dalai Lama.
We are convinced that peace and non-violence are the only way forward. Let's reach out. Let's be humane.
Thank you. I now request the students from the trans-
And my friend Swara are here to explain our journey. We began making our central ideas and framed the lines of inquiry. We started with a blank mind and kept filling that with queries. We gathered information about main functions of transportation and the modes of transportation. We then intensified our research and kept finding about the changes which occur in the transport systems. We also inquired about the risks and problems posed by the transportation. We then found out the solutions and safety measures to prevent unforeseen situations. We kept our minds to the test and got all the information through listening carefully to the guests and noting down from the field trips, and also by conducting surveys. We saw videos, movie trailers, and have understood about the hidden risks in transportation system. We have written letters to Captain Sullenberger, who had saved lives of passengers by landing the aircraft in the Hudson River safely at an emergency. We looked through the deadly accidents over the past times and have personified the understanding through our autobiographies. We have made thank you cards to our school drivers and have prepared do's and don'ts to stick in the school bus. A lot of thoughts, ideas were expressed creatively through chart, presentations, and art for display in our classmates. Now my friend Swara will share with you the experiences of learning.
Thank you, Shaurya. Now I am going to share with you about the guests who have shared their experiences with us. We had an opportunity to talk to a pilot, Captain Derek, and air hostess Mrs. Juline, who explained us about the flights and answered queries related to journey in the sky. We also spoke to our principal ma'am, who shared her experiences and learning about Singapore transport system. She encouraged us to think about creative solutions which would benefit the society. We were lucky to have Mrs. Bhatt, who spoke about the ports and transportation and the oil spillage. Most important was that we had discussed about the school transportation system and had understood about the concerns. We visited Loni railway station and have gained understanding from the station master.
All eyes on your screen to watch out a movie explaining our process of exhibition journey.
A major accident took place at a railway crossing in Midlapur. 10 killed and many injured. A bus crossing the railway line was hit by a speeding train. The gateman missed his duty and this error cost the lives of many people.
Really sad. What is happening to the world? All I hear is bad news on the radio. There are accidents and pollution taking place every day, causing illness all around. I wish I could save people and clean my city. I wish to make a difference. I feel like listening to some music. Let me change the station.
The little girl falls into a deep sleep where she dreams of talking to cars and trucks, giving her safety tips on the road. Let's have a look into a beautiful dream.
Hi, I belong to the Perfect Dance family and my name is Belcock. My number is MH129310. I am a good car, but when my drivers drink and drive or talks on the move to be on the phone while driving. I hope people listen and understand. Now it's time for me to drive away. Bye.
Hello, I belong to the Dolvo family. I can go up to 100 to 120 kilometers per hour on good road. I carry my passengers and their luggage. My driver needs good sleep before driving a long distance. I sometimes meet with accidents and damage myself and hurt my passengers. I know my safety rules and I also make sure my backlights are specially on at night. My mirrors are always in places and I stick to my lanes while driving.
So I am a big truck. I
carry a lot of luggage with me, such as cargo from companies that needs to be transported and exported. I travel all night and follow the safety rules. My driver have to sleep well before driving long journey.
My name is Rockbirds Express. I help my passengers to move from one place to another. I have a special body called bogies. My engine is the controller of my whole body.
When I move in local places, I get crowded and some passengers tend to push each other, causing problems.
I don't like my passengers pulling my emergency chain for no real reason. This really delays my people reaching their destinations on time.
I need to be careful while standing on the platform.
Please do not carry explosives, firecrackers and unwanted materials while traveling with me.
We request you to follow the guidelines. Oh, the signals are clear. We need to move on.
Row, row, row a boat gently down the stream. Hello, I'm a big ship and I love to sail in the sea. I like when people come on board and I always wonder which would be my next destination. I belong to Rust Company and I have a lot of safety measures that my crew need to follow. My best friend is Moscow, Alabama, and he was hijacked by the pirates, and after that day all of us learned how to be more careful. On board we have safety drills. I am fixed with high pressure water sprays to save me from the pirates. Also, I have emergency signals and communication devices to communicate to others when I am in danger. I am big and strong and I am proud. I connect people and carry loads and loads of cargo and oil and gas. My journey is very pleasant, but it can be risky if you do not follow the proper instructions. So, be a good listener.
Hello, I'm a fairy. I travel in the water and I love it. I help moving people from one place to another. I have a first and kitten me to help people who fall sick or get hurt. Today I sail on cool water with a beautiful blue sky. Above me have a nice day. Bye bye.
Hello, my name is Jack, the aeroplane, and I work for the Sutar Airways. My job is to take people to far off places with lesser and lesser time, quickly. Do you know you have so many advantages if you travel with me? You can reach faster and also meet your friends and relatives within no time. You can move luggage free and there are many more. But you need to be mindful while traveling with me. Listen to the instructions. It is good for you and your fellow passengers. My air hostess will tell you about emergency exits and life-saving measures in case we are stuck in any emergency. My travels and movements are controlled from ground and electronic signals. So remember the guidelines and instructions. The crew along with me is very cooperative and friendly. I am proud of them. The security check and scrutiny of luggage is very important as it helps us travel safe and happy. Weather is my major lookout. Takeoff and landing are my favorite moments. Have safe flights. Remember seatbelts, oxygen masks, life jackets are important. Oh, I need to land now. Bye.
Hello, I belong to the Dolvo family. I can
go up to 100 to 120 km per hour on good road. I carry my passengers and their luggage. My driver needs good sleep before driving a long distance. I sometimes meet with accidents and passengers. I know my safety rules and I also make sure my backlights are specially on at night my lanes while driving.
Wow! I had the most beautiful dream ever. People must follow the safety rules because prevention is better than cure. My friends will now introduce themselves to you.
Good morning. I am Swara and I give the voice to the car. And always wear a seat belt.
Hi, I give advice to bus. My driver needs a good sleep before driving a long distance.
Hello, I am Kishan. I was the truck. We should always follow the speed limit.
Hello, my name is Jay. And my name is Arzin. We both played a role of a train. Do not put your hand out of the train's window. Do not sit near the train's door. Hello, I'm Tia and I gave the voice to the ship. And the captain must always get a good amount of rest before boarding the ship.
Hello, I'm Pranay. I played a role of the fairy. You must have a jump over the goal.
Hello, I'm Shaurya and I was the voice of the aeroplane. Always remember never to carry explosives on train and on aeroplane and always keep your luggage properly. Hi, I play the role of the bike and you should always remember to wear the helmet and give indicators. It is up to you to save the world.
So parents were also good listeners. Prevention is better than cure. Can we give a huge round of applause for our students? Thank you very much. Every dialogue of the sketch, its compilation, everything children have done on their own. The mentors have guided them with the resources and how to create the charts, a proportion of charts and all. Otherwise the dialogues, everything they have made by themselves. I think for this, one more round of applause for our students. Thank you very much. Now I'm here to thank all my team members. It's a formal vote of thanks. I would like to thank the entire team of PYP, Miss Aarti, our dance teacher, Triveni ma'am, our art teacher, Sushant sir, Akash sir and Manish sir, our music team. All the homeroom teachers have been flexible with the time schedules past almost a month. And Didis and Bhaiyas have contributed in all the other work, cleanliness, maintaining the classrooms and furniture, etc. Transport department for providing us the vehicles for our children as well as our guest lecturers. Our PE sirs for their contribution during the process. Our admin staff for the arrangements, our refectory staff for the delicious snacks. And last but not the least, our principals for helping us to get all these done. Thank you very much. This is a journey which is done differently, but it's a permanent learning what they have done. Thank you, parents. Now I'd like, thank you. A round of applause for our children for the final time. I would request Rama ma'am to address the gathering. After this, we will be moving to the classrooms where you could see the displays of the children. Their work has been put up over there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kusuma ma'am. Good morning, one and all, and thank you, my dear parents, for coming and watching the wonderful presentations by our students. It's a process of learning, and it's a pretty long process. If you really look at it, this grade 5 students are really students who have completed this PYP journey, and this is their culmination program. The PYP exhibition, we call it as a culmination program to present their understanding and to prepare themselves ready to move ahead for the middle years program. I have seen the spark in the children. I have seen their beautiful eyes dreaming something which is really needs to bring a change in today's situation. I really love to watch the children when they are in action and when their big ideas come out, you know. I always believe in the sentence like one child, one book, one teacher, one pen can change the world. And I know this entire group of children as well as the teachers who dream to see the India, a better future for them, because now these children, after 10 years when they will completing their education and moving ahead for the further life, we don't know as on today what kind of a jobs they will be available for them. But definitely this thinking skills, definitely this creativity, definitely the human element in them will be making them an outstanding citizen. Mark my words, parents, that day I will wait when you will give me a call and you will tell me, yes, Shaurya is the pilot and he has done a marked difference. Many more things I'll be able to hear from you all. I love my children, I love my team, and you've seen that this is entire teamwork. You have seen only the half part of it. The presentation, you have seen just the presentation, but you have not seen the creative work of the students and their understanding, their learning outcome, their action component. I would like to address to the audience over here, if you really have a wonderful ideas to take the students' ideas to some higher authorities, please help us. Because we are pretty small ants over here, working very busy with our own schedules. We really want the voice to reach out to the masses and bring out those changes which these children are dreaming, especially the government group, the transportation group, and even the terrorism. So these three sensitive topics which they have brought under the umbrella, how we organize ourselves, and many more things. So thank you so much. We have a special invitees over here from the Pug makers, right? Mr. Kapil, Mrs. Sneha, and the team member. They are the creative people and they are helping me and my team to come up with a wonderful book which will be
publishing on 29th of April. Again, this book is from grade 5, one of the students. You will come to know the name and the details. So please be ready and come with your fat, I must say, wallet to buy the book. Okay? Thank you. This is just an informal announcement for that. But welcome Mrs. Sneha and Mr. Kapil. And you have seen how wonderfully my children are working, and you can analyze their creativity. And let's hope we work together to publish many more books of the students and give some platform to them. I look forward for your help. Thank you, my dear parents, from bottom of my heart. And my dear children, I love you a lot. And we'll cherish this all memories, because the video is getting recorded. So when you grow big also, you will be able to see all the memories. Okay? And thanks again, Mrs. Prasoona ma'am and my wonderful team members. This is all sheer hard work, commitment, efforts, which doesn't have any boundaries, but definitely there has been a very silver line for it, and the beautiful horizon to see us. Thank you so much. Thank you once again.